Hello everybody, Calamity here, and welcome to another Pure Fiction iteration. This is going to be one of the last iterations of Pure Fiction before the big changes coming in, and I believe the next patch. If it's not the next patch, it's the one after. But there's going to be some big changes coming to Pure Fiction soon. So if you hate this mode or you hate the way it's designed, hopefully those changes are something you can look forward to. That being said, this is a dot focused Pure Fiction. As we can see the effect here, it makes targets take 35% more dot damage, and then targets that receive dot damage have their damage dealt reduced by 35%, and then after they're attacked, their action is advanced forward by 35%. Obviously for dot, this is a buff because the sooner they get their turn, the sooner the dot activates and they take damage. So for the first half, we have Bronya, and for the second half, we have the Yan Qing. So first half, it recommends Imaginary or Fire. You can bring Firefly, you can bring Rappa, of course. She'll do well here. Any elements with AoE damage will do great here, of course. But for me, I used Himeko, Trailblazer, Harmony, Ruan Mei, and Gallagher. So this is mostly a free-to-play team, at least close-ish. I know Himeko is a 5-star standard character, so the chances you have her are, you know, at least higher than most other 5-star limiteds. The only non-free-to-play friendly character here is Ruan Mei, and they are using the gimmick buff, and this makes it so that all of your allies have 30% increased break effect, and every time you break an enemy target, it will affect all enemies with wind shear. For the second half, I'm using my Acheron dot team, so this is definitely not free-to-play friendly. With Kafka, Black Swan, Acheron of course, and Fushuan. I recommend any sustain or, you know, preservation character that has some sort of cleanse, because there's a lot of CC effects that can happen to your characters and can ruin your run if you don't bring someone. So I tried to use Bailu at first, but it was a miserable time. And we're also using the Drunk Talk buff with this team, so anytime they use their ultimates to hit opponents, which is any of them, they're gonna set off the dot damage immediately, in addition to their own damage. And then the last buff here, we're just gonna go over it real fast. This is the I don't have dot characters buff. So if you don't have any dot characters, you haven't invested into any, you can use Rumor because it will allow any character to apply Wind Shear. So you can take advantage of the buff if you want to. So if you're using, like, say, a follow-up team or a team with like Sealy or Dan IL and you want to take advantage of the dot related effect here, then definitely try using Rumor. With that being said, let's get started. Now it's really hard to make a guide for Pure Fiction because of how hard it's become and all this stuff, but we'll do our best. And we're starting by using all of our talents. Immediately get into the battle. I recommend you use manual control. I know a lot of people like to just auto, you know, let the game play itself kind of thing. From my experience and from my previous runs, the auto battle was not playing optimally at all. Sorry, Gallagher, I'm making you wait too long. So, you know, do yourself a favor and actually take manual control. Okay, we're gonna start off by breaking just the toughness of enemies, because remember, we're applying Wind Shear. When we do, we can see we broke one enemy's toughness, and every enemy has Wind Shear on them. So we're just gonna keep doing that. Now we can activate Trailblazer ultimate. Everyone can do super break damage. So we're gonna do just that. It does suck that attack does not give you energy because it's just applying dot. The one with the chalice and the wine or whatever. Go ahead and just keep doing some damage. We're gonna go ahead and break again. Immediately do his burst. Big damage incoming. Really nice. My Himeko is not built for super break. I didn't build her in that way, but if I did, she would be contributing a lot more damage for sure. Definitely for sure. Use that ultimate. Auto attack. Nice damage. And And we can see that since no more enemies are spawning, we pretty much cleared this wave, so let's just go ahead and finish. It's really low. There we go. So next up, this is where auto started messing up for me because they kept wasting their attacks on the trash can despite not having its weakness. But here we're gonna make sure we actually get both the trash can, and you want to focus the bugs. They're the most annoying enemies in this way because they do this explosion that can leave a lot of your characters enraged, and that's really, really bad. So let's go ahead and do that. We can use, remember you can apply 2 different elemental weaknesses to the trash can, so we can do this. And the trash can is gone. Once you destroy his toughness, he leaves. This is a reminder. And then we can go ahead and just start breaking. We're not gonna break the toughness right there, but we can just start it. Reapply Ruon Mei buff. Oof. Also destroying bugs, they explode, giving us a nice bit of damage. Be careful, because my Himeko is really low, as you guys can see. Nice bit of damage there, and then we're gonna continue. Incoming trash can. Sometimes the bugs come already like in that other form where they're like ready to explode, so we definitely want to focus these ones. Use Gallagher first. Kick. Uh-oh. Not good. Let's break that again. Both not being good. Go ahead. Do that. I buy trash can. Unfortunately, that one's gonna explode on us, so this is gonna be, yeah, pretty bad there. Oh. Well, Enraged Trailblazer still contributed a bit here, but we can use Gallagher to undo that enraging mechanic thing. Debuff. Now, for my team, I personally will not be able to clear this this cycle or this wave, obviously, because I don't have enough turns. So for me, my goal is just to get as much points as we can. If we can at least get 24k, I'm going to be happy with that. Anything less, it's going to be a little too much for my second half. But obviously, everyone's goals is going to be different. You know, maybe your first team is really good, and you can get 30k consistently, then by all means, make it a lot easier on yourself. My team is just not ideal. Go ahead and do this. Some more points. And ultimate. Nice damage. Should be dead. There we go. I forget, if a character dies here towards the end, it's not a loss, like if this was Memory of Chaos or something. Obviously, we don't want anyone to die, but if they do, it's okay. Go ahead and reapply. Reapply the ultimate as well. Gallagher. Break some toughness. So all we want to do is just keep breaking toughness because that applies dot thanks to our buff. So we're going to do the same thing with Trailblazer over here. Let's just go ahead with this one. We're gonna break this one. There we go. Flying dots to everybody again. Not enough to kill them, unfortunately. Look how close so many characters are to their ultimates. That's so unfortunate, dude. If I would have been able to use Himeko or Gallagher's ult there, we could have gotten a little bit more score. But we got 26k, and I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and move on to the second half. Alright, welcome to the second half. This is your first time seeing it. I've had to do this fight a bunch of times now because I keep getting CC'd unlucky despite having Fushwan here. That's why I recommend a good cleanser, a good sustainer for this second half. It's really annoying with all the imprisonment, freezing, and all that. Hopefully this is the run and I don't have to reset again. Please. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, for the first wave, you want to get rid of the witch lady as soon as you can because they have the ability to imprison your characters. So at the very least, break their toughness as fast as possible. Go ahead and keep spamming those bursts because of our buff. We'll apply more dot damage. At least solid first wave. It is the easiest after all. Here we go. Get rid of... Ow. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and use Quran. Probably not the best ultimate there, but that's okay. And this and this. No skill points left for my Acheron, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm sure you know these stop-go robots are super annoying because of the constant barriers they have. So yeah, if you can, try to get rid of them. Like that. And they get them right back too, it's so annoying. So you want to do something like that. And this guy's healing them. But there we go. Don't be afraid to use them ults on this boss fight, or on this wave. There we go. Getting the last one. So our goal here for the 3 stars is just to get 60k. I am happy with that. You know, a lot of people get to show off and get the 80k full clear, but hey, if I don't have to do it to get all the rewards, then I'm not going to, right? So here we are. Hopefully we're able to get it this time. Ooh. Okay, no imprisonment. Good. Go, ultimate into another ultimate. Into another ultimate. Ouch. Hey, Fushwan getting frozen there is not the worst outcome. Obviously, we prefer no one to be frozen, but can't help it. Which is how it be sometimes. Okay, luckily, my Acheron did not get. My Acheron did not get imprisoned there, but my Black Swan did. That's not good. Oh boy. Pop this. We're still 6k short. Maybe we can still save this, we'll see. Go. More dots. To Akron ult as well. We can kill those two elites, it's pretty much GG. There we go. Man, we can just finish off the round here. I'll show you guys my character builds as soon as we're done. Yeah, this was really frustrating because I kept getting frozen, I kept getting imprisoned, but finally I got a run where we didn't, and I was able to get a little under 62k, which is, again, I got all the rewards. I'm happy with that. It's a win for me. So let's take a look at my character builds before I round off this video. So Himeko, I just pulled her last week. She's level 80. I gave her the Eternal Calculus light cone. This is what you can get from Herta's store. It's only super in position 3. We can get a bit more damage on it. Traces are 9, 8, 8, and 5. Obviously, we can get these higher. I'm still in the process of building her. Relic, she's using the Ash Blazing Grand Duke. As I said before during her fight, she is built as a DPS, so attack percentage, crit rate, crit damage, some speed where we could fit it, crit rate, crit damage, all those good stats. All right, so I guess I made a big mistake here, but I gave her a ice damage boost spear. I don't know how that happened. I guess I don't have a fire one, that's my bad, or even like an attack percentage when I give her, so her build's a little bit messed up and we were still able to do it, so maybe that's why her damage was a little bit lacking on the Pure Fiction. And then we have attack percentage rope right here, and she is at E0. Pulled her for the first time in over a year and a half of playing this game. Next up is Harmony main character, or Trailblazer. Dance, 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 only at super in position 1. Traces are maxed out, except the I guess the ultimate can use one more level. And then the relics is the Watchmaker, as well as the Talia Kingdom of Banditry, and we're just building him for speed. Speed, 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 and break effect, of course. That's basically it. For the chest and the orb, we can go for HP or defense. And then break effect on the rope with some speed. You can get attack percentage, that's okay too. He's at E6, of course. And Ruan Mei is next. He's using Memories of the Past, 4-star light cone. Faces are maxed out except normal attack. She's using a mixture of Messenger and Watchmaker with Talia for some more break effect. And she is at E1. If you're first time seeing this video, when I first pulled for Ruan Mei, I got her twice in one 10 pull. So that's why she's at E1. I don't usually try to go for extra Eidolons on a character. Last but not least on the team, Gallagher. With the multiplication light cone. This makes him get faster turns, basically. Traces are mostly maxed out. We can get a level or 2 on most of his talent stuff. And then he's also doing 2-piece Watchmaker and 2-piece Messenger with Von Wex as his planet set. He is at E6. Next up is Kafka with her signature light cone. First character to have their signature light cone in this lineup, by the way. Traces maxed out. Relics is the prisoner in deep confinement with focus on DPS stats for a dot character. So no crit rate or crit damage, just attack percentage, speed, and effect hit rate is all you need. That's pretty much what we went for across the board. Speed boots there, lightning boost damaging orb, and attack percentage rope there. She is that E1. This one I did pull for on purpose because I just like Kafka and I wanted to get another consolation for her, or Eidolon for her. Black Swan is next with her signature light cone. Trace is maxed out. Also using the deep confinement prisoner set, but her planet set is the Pan Cosmic Commercial Enterprise. It's built in the same way as Kafka, so just speed, effect hit rate, attack percentage. Basically, that's it. Wind damage, orb, and attack percentage rope. And that is her build. E0. Next up is Acheron. Signature Light Cone. Mostly maxed out talents except the normal attack. She's using the Pioneer Diver set. Built as a DPS, so speed, crit damage, attack percentage, crit rate, crit damage, all that good stuff, where we could fit it. Lightning Boost Orb on the Izumo planet set. Also attack percentage as well for the rope. That's her build. E0. Last but not least, Ushuan. She does have her signature light cone. Her traces are maxed out. She's using 2-piece of the Guard of Wuthering Snow and 2-piece of the Messenger set with the Broken Keel planet set. So she wasn't even really providing a buff to Kafka or Black Swan, but I guess a little bit to Acheron in the team. But she is also at E0. And that is my character build. So yeah, my Himeko is messed up and I didn't even realize it. So my bad there. If you have any questions about Pure Fiction, let me know in the comments down below. I'll do my best to try to help you out. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and or subscribe to the channel. Helps me out a lot. See you in the next video.